Listen, Aces fans, tighten up. New York is trying to distract us from the fact that we got to handle business against Kelsey and them tonight, okay? The Indiana Fever are coming in hot, fresh off of a Game 1 win, momentum building win. That was an unfortunate game for the Aces to lose. I'm expecting a strong effort tonight because effort was one of the key things missing from the first game. I put that effort on the defensive end. They're going to have to do more. This is a very active Fever team. Younger generation players need to be paying attention to Aliyah Boston and A'ja Wilson during this series because they are giving you a masterclass on how to effectively screen for your teammates. Aliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell have one of the best two-man games in the league right now, and the Aces are experiencing that firsthand. Whoever has the task of guarding Kelsey Mitchell is going to have to start figuring out how can they do less and make more of an impact. Because chasing her around isn't efficient. I'm interested to know what the switching is going to look like. I felt like Dana Evans had a good defensive effort against Kelsey. But the thing about it is you're not really going to stop her. You can try to slow her down. You can try to give her an A'ja Wilson 16-point, 13-rebound kind of game. A'ja Wilson scores 16 points and has 13 rebounds, and people are saying she had a bad game. They want me to say that she had a bad game. That's not a bad game to me. That's a well-defended game to me. At some point, we have to give credit to the opposition. Jackie Young was impacted by the double team. So now Chelsea Gray and Jewel Lloyd, Dana Evans, they're going to have to do more to help out to keep the ball out of from the sidelines. They have to keep the ball in the middle of the court. Slowing down could help them because the Indiana Fever were able to speed the Aces up. When they sped the Aces up, that made bad decisions. Jackie Young had 5 of the Aces' 12 turnovers. They cannot lose their composure and they cannot lose this game. They want the momentum of winning this game before going into Indiana. That is one of the most difficult arenas to play in by far. We've heard it. Post-game press conference after post-game press conference. That arena makes players uncomfortable. They want to get in and get out. And when they get out, they want to be getting out with a win. It's going to get treacherous. This is going to be a difficult series. And I wanted a clean sweep. I wanted that so bad, but I see. That was just wishful thinking. That was me being naive. The Indiana Fever have come to play. Aliyah Boston has become the villain. She's a monster. Brick house. Well, she's a brick. Listen, Stranger Things is appropriate for their jerseys. I haven't seen anything stranger than a team be as disheveled as this one throughout the season with injuries after injury, from star player to deep bench player. Their injury relief is getting injured. That's crazy. How your replacement need a replacement. The Indiana Fever have had a very strange season indeed. And it's just amazing that we're here. They're competing in the semifinals. It's still mind-boggling to me that Odyssey Sims didn't have a home to begin with. I don't know what happened. But a player like that who's making the impact that she's making right now, it's just hard to imagine her not having a spot on a roster, a permanent spot on the roster. I mean, we said the same thing last season. She kind of bounced around last season. How does she not have a home? It's so peculiar. Shea Petty coming in, having impactful minutes. Lexi Hull, who I always thought was a special player for Indiana, is being impactful on the defensive end. She's able to go in and guard the key player on a team and bother them, annoy them. Watching her and Ryan Howard go back and forth. They went back and forth in that series, but that battle between them, we saw that last season. From the moment where Lexi Hull pushed Ryan out of bounds, she annoys her. I see the same inklings of that in this battle between her and Jackie Young. You look up, Lexi Hull is guarding, she might be guarding Jewel Lloyd. She might be guarding Alyssa Smith. She's everywhere. Sticky player, strong. She does some flopping, but hey, it works. When you zoom out and you look at the bigger picture of this particular series, it's the biggest on biggest. We got the biggest team. Las Vegas is the powerhouse team in the WNBA. One of the largest fan bases in the league. Got the accolades to back up the hype. And then you have the Indiana Fever, who has a large fan base in themselves, one of the most watched. These are two of the most watched teams in the W in a series, both with diehard fans, franchise player, cult-like followings. This is the best. This is big on big. Box office TV. Primetime TV. But I need the Aces to wrap this up. It's good for the culture. Wrap this up, man. I don't want to drag this series out. Let's, you know, we're not gonna do a clean sweep, but that's cool. Let's win a couple back-to-back. Let's start there. Let's start step by step. Let's win a couple back-to-back. But what are your thoughts, Hoops Tribe? How are you feeling about this matchup? Let's talk hoops.